Yo, this is crazy, man. I've just seen a video clip here of a man getting locked up at probation. And while he gets searched in the probation office, they find a firearm on him. I've never seen nothing like this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why would you bring the something into probation office? Now, one thing I'm gonna say though is that if you're on probation and you're just going for a normal appointment, yeah, and you go and see your officer, you're not going in there, you're not getting searched or anything. So I'm not trying to give him an excuse. I'm just breaking it down that when you do, I've been on probation. When you go and see them, you don't get searched or not. You just go sit down and talk to them. So maybe he thought it was just going to be one of them days, but he didn't know he had a warrant out for him. So when he's at the probation office, police have come and arrested him, and that's where it's just all went left. So obviously, I doubt that he knew he had a warrant out. Or because if you know you got a warrant out for something serious, if it's fines or that, probably you can probably go probation still. But if you know you got a warrant out for firearms or warrant out for drugs or something, don't even go probation. Don't even go. The police are gonna come straight there for you. So obviously he went there and didn't know he went there and he got arrested. He didn't know he was gonna get arrested. So I can give him that grace. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And when you go there, you don't get searched. But personally, I would just not walk into that establishment with a firearm on me. That's crazy. I'd rather leave it in the car. I'm assuming he got a lift there. I'm sure he got a lift. We're gonna see the clip. I'm gonna get into the video first. Let me get into this and then we'll get more in depth. So this is the brother here. He's a drill rapper from London, but
To the court, mate, you're under arrest.
For what?
I think the whole offence to mention questions in which
So you're under arrest on suspicion of being concerned with supply class A.
If you do say, maybe give me
And also on suspicion of exploitation of children. Are you sure?
so let me break this down. He before this, he'd previously been to jail for a drugs charge, county lines or something like that. So obviously he's got out, he's got probation, which you do have when you get out of jail. Do you know what I'm saying? While he's in there, the police have come arresting him for basically the same thing. That's why they're saying child exploitation, because I'm assuming that they're saying, yo, you got youths somewhere here trapping. He's been arrested for drugs again. So this is where it's all got left, obviously. And you can tell he's like, yo, for what? He didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? So, look, we're going to get back into it.
questions in which
So you're under arrest on suspicion of being concerned with supply class A.
If you do say, maybe give me
And also on suspicion of exploitation.
Look at his face here as well, bro. He's probably already in his mind thinking, oh, shit, I got the something on me. You get me? Bear in mind, he's on probation, so he with getting arrested for this, he's going back to the pen. Then he's thinking, oh, my God, I got this on me. It's even good. You get me? This is how it just got worse.
Exploitation of children. Are you sure you haven't got anything you want to tell us about?
No.
Okay, you're also under arrest on suspicion of possession of a firearm.
So they're just showing clips of him with his brethren and all that. He's a drill rapper, you get me? I'm going to go and show one of his videos in a minute, yeah, but I'm not going to play the music. But yeah, they went through his coat, and when they went through his coat, they found the something. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my God. It's peak. I don't know what happened with his other charge as well. But I do know that he got sentenced for 4 years, 8 months for the firearm. We'll get into that in a minute, though.
You still with mum? You still with mum?
You hear what the officer said to him there? You still with mum? And he said, yeah. So maybe his mum dropped him to the probation. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know why he had the something on him. Was this probation office in the middle of his ops or something? But even then, if your mom's dropping you, your mom's probably outside, from there to walking in, You get me? Because if you see it up in there, you're not gonna start slapping it off in the probation office, are you? So I don't know, like, what made him bring that with him. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that what I do think though, I do think he was just going there, going to see his probation officer, boom. You know what I'm saying? And he's just thinking it's nothing because it's happened to me. I've been on bail when I was like 16. I was on bail for some shit. Went back to the police station, just thought I was gonna go and see Wagwan. And then they arrested me for some more shit. I had weed on me and that. Obviously I had my weed, just personals while I was smoking, but I had it in my trousers. So they put me back in the cell again. So I was in the cell with my weed on me and I come out with it and all that. But that just shows you there again. I actually didn't get searched. No, actually, sorry. What I'm on about, I did get searched, but I had it tucked in my trousers, you know, in my boxers, sorry. So, and that's what happened to me. I just thought, listen, it's just going to be a quick thing in here. I'm with my solicitor as well. I was with my solicitor as well. I'm just thinking, now we're just going to be at the desk and, you know what I'm saying, see what I go on, see if they're going to charge me or they're going to drop the charges or whatnot. That's all I thought. So I didn't care. I just bought the weed. So that's what, this is the only grace I'm giving him. He's probably thinking, yo, I'm just going to be in and out. My mom's outside. You get me? So it's not going to be nothing long. But, like, I still wouldn't have went in there with it. I would have left my coat in the car or something then. Because at that point there, he getting taken out and getting arrested. They're not going to go into his mom's car and search his mom's car. Obviously, his mom would have probably drove down the road with it or something, or went back home, put his coat up, or he could, you know what I'm saying? Or he could, I don't know, man. But you wouldn't have got this charge that you got now. You get me? If you would have left it in the car, like, you know, did he not remember he had it on him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how he went, how and why would he go in there with it?
You still with mum? You still with mum?
Yeah, man. So that's crazy. I've never seen nothing like this before. You know what I'm saying? Here's a little rundown of the article though. Like, convicted drug dealer music artist has been returned to prison after bringing a firearm to probation appointment. He was arrested by officers after a converted blank firing revolver was found inside a coat he had brought with him to a probation office in London. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Mwakacha, who performs under the alias Driller with Edmonton-based Drill Collective 3x3. So he's a rapper from Edmonton, drill rapper. Yeah, was unlicensed from prison following a previous conviction secured by Essex police. In 2023, he was convicted of supplying heroin and cocaine as part of a county lines. So that's what he initially went prison for, and that's what he was initially in probation for. You get me? Coming out of the pen for this charge here, supplying heroin and cocaine county lines. So somehow, so I don't know what has made the police come back and give him another charge. So he's got another drugs charge. I don't know what happened with that charge there. All it's saying is about the firearm thing. You get me? They're basically saying when officers entered the room, he appeared visibly shocked and swore as he was detained. You get me? You would be shocked. You're in probation. You're not expecting, unless you know that you've got a warrant out for you. You're going to be in probation just chilling. You see the police come in for you. You're like, oh my God, shit. And then they're saying, yo, the coat fell on the floor. And he's saying, that's not mine. You get me? And they're saying he was charged with a number of offenses, including being concerned in the supply of crack cocaine and heroin, requiring a person to perform compulsory labor, attempted robbery, and possession of a firearm. So he just got slammed with pure more charges. You get me? Saying the firearm offense was admitted. He had to admit it. You've got it caught on you. You know what I'm saying? I think he went about it the right way. He got caught with it and said, okay, cool. I got caught with it. But then saying here the remaining charges were either left to lie on file or dismissed following legal arguments. So I don't know. They're only talking. I don't know what happened with these other charges. They might have all got dropped. And that would be even crazy though, because they're saying, look, the remaining charges were either left to lie on file or dismissed. So they came and arrested, so he beat them. It seems like he beat these other charges, but because he had the strap on him, that just got him in some next shit. So he might have, if he didn't have that strap on him, them other charges might have got dropped. But, you know what I'm saying? And they're just talking about he's dropping lyrics and all that, his drill videos and all that. And they're saying, look, this is what he done. He pleaded guilty on the basis he had come into possession of the firearm after being forced to hold it by gang associates, and said he had intended to hand it in when he attended the probation office. I don't know about intending to hand it in. But yeah, that's the way to go about it, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he was approached by the gang while sleeping in the communal toilets of a park in London, saying that they threatened to stab him if he did not take the gun and find a place to hide it. You get me? Basis was accepted by the prosecution, but was not opposed for sentencing purposes. Get me? And he said he was sentenced to 4.5 years. 4 years and 8 months, sorry. So just over 4.5. That's a good result for Firearm. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he obviously he got caught with it, blatantly got caught with it, so he couldn't take it to trial anyway. But that's what I'm saying. Now he's realized, yo, I got caught with it. So now, how are we gonna go about this? Yes, I was forced to hold this thing by gang members. You know what I'm saying? When I got locked up, I said, yo, listen, someone made me bring this from here to there. I can't say who it is, or I'm fucked in it. But yeah, I got caught with this. That's what I done. That's what I done. That's what I said. Yeah, I admit that I got caught with this, yeah. But someone made me drop it from here to there. I can't tell you who. Or I'm fucked in it. That was my basis. So, like I said, when you get these kind of charges and you're pleading guilty and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how yeah, you're pleading guilty, but on what basis? You've got to start thinking, well, now I've got to kind of work this thing now. I'm guilty. So now let me work on trying to lessen my sentence or get the least amount of time as I can. You get me? But yeah, 4 years, 8 months. That's a good result for that. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, this guy is silly and all that. I do think it's silly as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm giving him grace by saying when you go probation, you do not get searched or nothing like that. He didn't expect the police to come for him, but it's still no excuse. You shouldn't have went in there with it. You know what I'm saying? But no one say, oh, you're standing up for him. Nah, I'm just being real because I've been in them situations as well. You know what I'm saying? And but he's still crazy, man. Let me know what you lot think though, man. He's lucky though, because they could have hit him with, you came in here with this on you to shoot up the probation or to do, you know, try and throw some mad stuff on, man. You get me? But yeah, man, let me know what you lot think about this still, man. This is mad though. If you're watching, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, leave a comment below.
You know, I was always a hustler. So when I talk to a young dude, I'm like, bro, my advice to you is gonna be money advice. I ain't gonna get philosophical, get religious advice.
Yeah.
Bro, get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man, you're gonna feel different.